Hi Posture fam, welcome to my first ever unboxing, product unboxing or apparel unboxing in future, who knows. But today is quite a special unboxing for me. It's my first ever pair of Barefoot sandals. They are such an incredible brand, lovely sort of background and ethics to the business, and I'm really proud to be an affiliate of this brand called CRUPON. CRUPON's a company based in Bulgaria. It is run by a lovely couple, Dimitar and his wife Yana. They make every shoe themselves. They source their materials themselves ethically and from the best quality. And their leather is tanned using sort of natural extracts. Vegetable tanning is the method. And they have two beautiful daughters who also wear their sort of barefoot handmade shoes. So without further ado, if you have any comments, of course, if you have any feedback on this unboxing, please put them in the sort of comments box below. I'd love to know what you're thinking, what you need more of. And yeah, we can enjoy this channel together. So don't forget to subscribe, share it with friends, and also like the video below. I keep this video very sort of off the cuff because I want you guys to understand that my review is very personal to me. I don't like to edit too much of this video. If I need to, of course I will. The umming and the ahhing and stuttering, but I just want it to be a bit more natural. So here we are. Start with the actual box and the packaging. It's a lovely cardboard box. Didn't get damaged in the post. I live in Kenya, and obviously this was shipped from across the border in Europe. Really helpful label just on the outside here with the style and the size of the shoe. It was taped. And as you can see, I've kind of opened it a little bit just because I wanted to have a look and make sure that I had the right shoe of the same size. And also I live in Kenya, so this was inspected at customs. It's got the contact details on the top, and you can see here you've got, probably can't see that label very well, but it's got all the details of the shoe, from the CRUPON name, the fact that it's ethically made, handmade, handcrafted, and then the fact that their leather is tanned using vegetable extracts and it's chrome-free material. The details of the website are on the face there. I fully recognize that this is not an animal-friendly or vegan shoe. I am in the search of sandals which are vegan-friendly, and in time I will share the review for those. But today we are on the CRUPON bandwagon. So as we open this lovely box, inside a very nicely wrapped pair of sandals. What I loved about opening my box was this really cute note, and I'm all about the little details. This really cute note from Dimitar and Yana, stuck just to the inside of my box, and it says, "Thank you for supporting our small business. Yours sincerely, Dimitar and Yana at CRUPON." And on the back, a hand-printed note which says, here, hopefully you can read that. It says, "Dream, travel, and love from CRUPON." So that was a really nice touch. And I don't know about you, but just the fact that these sandals are handmade and handcrafted just makes them a little bit more special. And I have special feet, having had bunions my whole life. And so the softness of the leather and the handmade sort of element to the shoe was a real big game changer for my feet and for my functionality. So love the little sort of wrapper sound of a new pair of Barefoot sandals. So before I show you the actual shoe out of the box, you can see there that my shoe is red. They have these particular sandals, so I'll just give you the review of the name, the style. It's the Febo. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Febo is the model or the style, and the color that I chose was Fiesta. The Fiesta is a deep sort of red. From what I know last, they have 12 different colors in the Febo, and the Febo is also sort of subdivided, if you like, in different models. They have the strap with a crisscross, and I think they've recently introduced the toe strap on the sandals as well. Different colors for different styles, but predominantly they play around with 12 different colors. And I bought my first ever pair in the red Fiesta. So here we go. I'm gonna just pull out both of the sandals just so I've got them ready, and put the box aside. Now, I ordered, as I said, a UK 5, which is a Euro 38, and from my memory, US conversion will be 7.5, 7 or 7.5. And the first thing I want you guys to know about barefoot shoes, whether that's sandals or walking or activity shoes, is every company has a different sizing method for the shoe, depending on the style, depending on the material. So make sure you measure and check the company and their size guide, because it can vary. I drew, and it's very simple, and I can do this in another video in time to come. What you do is you basically, like how my mom used to do when we were kids, you draw your foot on a piece of paper, and 90% of the time, the smart way to do it would be take the measurement from the very sort of tip of the heel, or the base of the heel, to the big toe. So you're working in that sort of diagonal, but some companies may ask you to do it from the tip of the toe to the inner side of the heel. Okay, so those are the small sort of examples of how one size can vary to another, but obviously that's a difference of about maybe a centimeter in size. So that may depend on whether you get a full size. Some companies do half sizes, some people don't. So these finer details do make a difference. I ordered the size 5, like I said, and they come up a little bit big for me. But I went on a trip to Dubai recently, a hot country. I live in a tropical country, and it does actually make a bit of a difference to have a slightly bigger sandal, because usually you're going to wear sandals in summer or spring, as we are in now, and the foot has a tendency to expand with a bit of more water retention and heat. So these were a godsend actually, and for my first pair of barefoot sandals, I'm glad I went a size bigger than having a size smaller. A little bit more now into detail of the actual shoe, and I'll put them just against the white background behind me. I want you to notice how amazingly supple these sandals are. Okay, so from a side, I'll do it this way, you can see how soft and how malleable this sole is. And that is the absolute magic of these Croupon sandals, is they are so comfortable to wear, even though the sole in I want to say 5 millimeters, okay? Anywhere between 4 and 5 millimeters is the sort of thickness of this sole. I want to give you an example of how just because the sole is this thin doesn't mean that you are going to have painful feet as you walk or such like. I walked for about 7 or 8 hours in these sandals in Dubai Mall. It's hard concrete. You're walking from one shop to another, you know, in a mall. And 2.5 years ago, I walked the same mall with my twin, and I literally had to sit down in regular shoes, trainers, modern day trainers versus barefoot sandals, 2 years down the line. And I remember when I was walking with my brother, I had to sit down every couple of hours because the hard floor was honestly just getting straight to my feet. It would send excruciating pain into the sole of my foot, right up into my lower back, and I couldn't really walk for long periods of time. 8 hours straight, 7 to 8 hours straight, in these barefoot sandals, I didn't have a single moment where I felt like I needed to sit down. And it's basically down to the functionality and the softness of the shoe. Okay, so it allows basically the freedom of the ankle to function in its absolute design without restriction. And this functionality allows adequate blood flow. It allows the tissues and the connective tissues around the joint to function to their full capacity. And that's what these sandals are amazing for. For the softness of the leather, I can only kind of bring this a little bit closer to the camera for you. I want you to look at, it may be a little bit blurred. I want you to look at how soft this leather really is, okay? I did not have to wear these in. They were super, super, super soft from the moment I put them on. And that is a testament to Dimitar and Jana's ability to source their leather themselves and of the quality that they do, okay? And just to show you the softness of this shoe, essentially I can ring it round and it won't distort the shape of the shoe. You can see from the broadness of the shoe, it's super wide, but not super thin or restricting into the back of the heel. The buckle is superbly made. You'd have thought maybe over time, like it's a bit of a, I forget what type of screw this is, but it's synonymous to like how we'd have an Allen key on the brass buckle here. But I've so far had no issues, no sign of the buckle coming loose. What happened over a period of time though, is I started the wearing the sandal on, say, the third toggle here, and over a period of time I had to sort of give one more toggle space, because obviously the leather's going to get a lot softer and you need to give the shoe a little bit more wear. There's a bit of stitching on the Febo here, if you can see just on the outside. Really beautifully like stitched. You can see the strength of the stitching just across the leather right there. Yeah, totally worth my money. They're going to be with me a really, really long time. When I order my next pair, I'll probably try them in a different style. They have a new range which is made to fit, one of a kind it's called. You basically, really lovely idea. You get to choose the style, you get to choose the color, and you can tailor make them. So a bit like me, if you're extravagant, you can have one color across the toe, across the foot pad. You can have another color on the heel pad. You can have another color of a strap. Very cool idea. With those, and as I put these on just to show you how they fit, just talking a little bit about the shipping experience. Really easy to order, very informative website, and I'll put the link for the website below. With the standard range size or the models, so that's the Febo or anything that's not tailor-made, you can have a return policy or an exchange policy with Dimitar and Jana. So all I told them was, as feedback, they did come up a little bit big, and immediately Dimitar offered to send me a replacement pair. The shipping back to them from wherever you are would be your cost, but they would ship out on the second turn for free. So essentially it saves you from paying, let's say, 3 times in your shipping. But I'm assuming that would exclude obviously doing any clearance like on your side of the border, because those are not things that obviously are in their control. So just be mindful of that. I think it's a really nice sort of personal customer service that they're offering at the moment. Because again, the thing with barefoot shoes and sandals, it's a very sort of trial and error sometimes to get the fitting right. And I think they fully appreciated that in their offer to do any exchanges for free. But with a custom-made style, it's obviously a little bit more difficult for them to give people that same offering. So here we are. I'm not going to stand up because obviously I'm not really into, I haven't got the camera angle just right yet. But you can see here how thin the shoe sort of fits onto my foot. And you can see here that I'm not restricted in how much I'm able to move my ankle joint. Okay, and then I'm being a bit creative here. You can see from this angle here just how much my toe has the space in the corner of this shoe to move around. Okay, so somebody with bunions, usually I'd be very, very hesitant to buy a shoe with the sort of closed across the footpad type style, but in this one I've had absolutely no difficulties, and they've been really, 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 really amazing for my feet. From the soles of the feet, you can see here how sort of broad they are. And can still smell the leather. This probably won't be the first barefoot pair of sandals I buy from Croupon. And to get you started, I have a 10% discount code. The link is in the video just below. If you'd like to explore and buy your first pair of barefoot sandals and get your barefoot sandal journey off to a great start, I really would recommend the Croupon brand. They're made by such a lovely family. They are superb shoes for what they serve. And above all, they're just excellent for your feet, which means healthy body, healthy posture, healthy mind, and freedom in every aspect of your life. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, if you have any comments or feedback, please leave them in the comments box below. Once again, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this with your friends, share this with anybody who you think might need them. We need healthy feet to sustain a healthy lifestyle, and with a healthy lifestyle, we can do all the things that we love, but also inspire others to do the same.